think the main issue for myself is the childcare aspect and the information and the access to the information and the help around it, surrounding it all, is the main issue for me and for my family. Because we don't want to be in this situation. You know, we do want to have a better quality of life, be able to get myself out of the situation.
The only childcare I can have is nursery, so I'm now stuck looking for a job that is going to be Monday to Friday within nursery hours, able to take an under 2, which apparently is also quite hard to find.
I had to struggle with childcare. I wasn't able to go back to job straight away. And once I entered to the job, they said, well, you are not flexible enough to work for us.
In my old job, I tried to get hours that were acceptable for childcare. So under, I think it's before 7.5 to 6, they charge you double for childcare. And I couldn't work before or after.
It's not so much the job, it's the childcare. It's like nothing provides childcare, and the cost of childcare is just like sky high. So it's not actually the fault of getting a job, it's the childcare that comes with it, and also getting to job and the times for the jobs.
I'd love to be able to get a job that fits around those school hours, but even returning back to do my study, I'm still going to be reliant on childcare because they need breakfast clubs and after school clubs because my college is 9 till 4.
I would say there is a stigma attached. People expect the father to be working like full-time hours, 40 hours a week. And when I talk to even friends, they kind of like question why I'm only doing X amount of hours and why I've got so many days off, apparently days off.
I am trying to find a job and I'm trying to do everything, and with him paying everything, it is a lot of stress because we've been arguing and we have our ups and downs, which isn't good.
Huge amount of stress. It causes anxiety. When someone asks, oh, why aren't you at work, you feel all on edge.
Not everyone wants to be on benefits. It's, you know, benefit fraud, what is it, 0.001 or something crazy, yet we're led to believe that, you know, it's so rife and that we're all in trackies and wearing scrunchies and smoking and drinking.
With the money that I'm getting in at the moment, I do have to sacrifice quite a lot of things that are coming in because I can't afford to take my daughter to certain places or travel to them. I can't afford to have a car, so it's reliant on bus fare, which isn't the cheapest. Again, it's sort of our food has to be budgeted completely. It just means that we don't necessarily have the variety of foods that I'd quite like, and so sometimes I end up going without so I can give her the things that I'd like her to have. But then we don't have the day trips out, so a lot of the things are weather dependent. You know, if we do manage to go out to the beach or park or whatever.
I miss going to the zoo with her, the aquarium, just even a trip down to town and then like getting a treat or something I can't do because his money we kind of need. So I can't sacrifice £40 to go to the zoo because that £40 we need for shopping or nappies or something like that. So we can't do it, which is, I feel like I'm kind of letting her down because we're not doing those activities that we should be doing.
And to not be able to provide for your children is, you know, really hurtful for a parent because that's all you want to do in life for your children.
If you can't afford to go to places, the kids are left sat in the house and you're trying to entertain them, you do as much as you can to entertain them in the house or in the garden. Children need to socialise with other children. If you don't have the money to take them places, they will suffer. I believe that there is services out there available for me, but you don't get told what services are out there, you don't get told what help's there, you don't get told what possible funding could be there to help.
There's no one to help, no one to look after children, so can guide you anywhere. Oh, you should go basically there, or you can go to this one, or you can go down there.
Yeah, it's difficult because it is the cost of it, and then it's also all the forms that you have to fill in for it, which I mean, I'm not stupid, but they are quite complicated, and they give you that many forms for different things that go around that it's quite tricky to know what you're entitled to, know what you can get, and then be able to fill in the bits that you need, get access to the forms as well, because I mean, I can't afford a computer, and a lot of it is all online now, so that's quite difficult for us.
They ask you so many questions on the internet. You just want to be face to face with talking to someone, but get an appointment to talk to someone to deal with all that, it's kind of like a waiting list.
Everything is all online. Just go online and Google it. You know, I do have a phone, but I only have so much data. So, yeah, I've got to try and have that information, and I don't always have the data to fill out all the forms. I'm looking for a phone number, and I'll ring that phone number. Well, if you just go on the computer and fill out the form, we can help you.
Yeah, and even if you do find one thing, it's quite difficult to then say, oh, but you're also, this can help you, or this can help you. It's sort of very much like, yeah, okay, that's one form. It's like, okay, what about these issues that I've got on top of that?
So I had to then go on Facebook and say, I'm not going out, I'm not doing this. And then I met a load of friends on Facebook, and now we go out together. But it was the fact I had to put how I felt online, which isn't really what I wanted to do. I had to find something to do.
So obviously when children start school, I found a few friends and they said, oh, you can go this way, you can go that way. So
Yeah, well, I put on online who's got a baby, like I said before, who's got a baby and etc. And then all 6 of us met up, and from there on really we just go everywhere together.